attorney.
Okay, welcome back. Let us continue. It's like an hour later for me, roughly, from the previous video. Door 1. The Rhodes family, huh? Okay, Hayden. Okay. Let's hope we don't have to. I hope we can get some more levity, at least for a while. There's been so much drama and so much heaviness. I mean, it's more been melancholy recently, but still. Oh boy. Okay. Unlike me, you still got a long life ahead of you, young lady. And just checking we are recording you. Good. Yeah. I don't know what kind of life you've lived, but I can't imagine it's been all that easy. Your intuition is correct, Hayden. Not many servant girls your age, without a home to go back to. Yeah, sure. Which is why you need to learn this. Once you've got all the rules and customs down, you'll be able to hold your own at any noble's estate. Yeah. Got this down as in the etiquette. Yeah. You shouldn't have any trouble keeping yourself employed. Yeah. Not just the etiquette, also language, pronunciation, etc. I'm sure you think I'm just a loud, obnoxious old man, but I believe we met for a reason, so I hope you'll stick with me. Hayden, you seem like a decent guy. I forget exactly who was the bad one. Was it the dad or the mother who made the white-haired girl the half-sibling of Mel? Right? That was the thing, the twist there. I forget. I don't think about you like that at all, Master. You're a remarkable man. One more time. Okay, Hayden. I deeply appreciate your generous consideration, Master, from the bottom of my heart. Aye. That was kinda wholesome. I didn't know much about Hayden's situation, why he had retired to this mansion all alone, away from the rest of his family. But anytime I asked about them, he would say, "It happens sometimes," with a melancholic frown. Man, I'm trying to remember. Was the grandfather also caught in some sort of cheating scandal? I don't remember. Before long, 2 years had passed. Okay. Yeah, sure. By that point, my etiquette had improved enough to satisfy his high standards. In that time, the mansion underwent a number of decor changes as Hayden brought in sculptures to work on different areas of the house. I wonder if they remodeled also the did the glass painting wall with our Archangel. He also sealed off rooms that were not in use, such as the observation tower and the chapel. Okay. It was a sad thing seeing areas with so many memories for me falling into disuse. But as a mere servant, I had no say in the matter. Yeah. In addition, Hayden seemed to greatly enjoy renovating the house, so I watched him warmly. The furniture was all gradually replaced. Gorgeous paintings hung on the walls, colorfully patterned curtains installed. Yeah. And I forget if it was Hayden or someone else, but the Rose Garden also comes back, which, you know, Giselle started it, so yeah. And a brilliant rose garden planted. These roses come from all across the world. Okay. Nowhere else can you see so many different varieties in one place. Sure. It's beautiful. Did you know that in the city, people are starting to call the mansion Rose Manor? Yeah, I remember this nickname. Rose Manor. And to think there used to be nothing but weeds here. Yeah, you must be extremely happy. Amazing how much it has changed. I never thought I would see this garden turned into something so beautiful. Are you fond of roses, young lady? Oh, you have no idea. Yes, red ones especially. Red roses mean a great deal to me. Yeah, they do. Oh my god. They remind me of a time long past. Given one as a gift, were you? No, I believe I was the one who gave the rose. Yeah? Yep. So, red roses are a symbol of my feelings. They are very precious to me. Aww. I love how, you know, she looks so like... I want to say happy, but she's clearly flashbacking back to the time she spent with Michelle. So yeah. I guess it is happy, but also melancholy. I gave you a rose as a gift. You plucked it from its stem and placed it in my hair. Am I remembering correctly? Oh, that's so... Game. My memories are so vague now. I can't even remember the look on your face that day. There are some kids I'd like to give roses to myself, yeah? Your grandchildren. Who? My grandchildren, yeah. Oh my. You have grandchildren? Though we haven't been in touch for some time. Last I saw them was 4 years ago, when my when my second grandchild was born. This is clearly something. Oh fuck! It bothers me so much that I don't clearly remember. I mean, obviously, I've already experienced the story once, so it's not like I really need to remember right now. It will come back later to me, anyways. But what starts with the? What starts with the? I guess third. Yeah, I guess that's what. Yeah, he was saying when my third grandchild was born, because you know, the white-haired girl was the actually second one or first one. Not sure. The sweetest girl in the world, with lovely flaxen hair. Yeah. This sweet girl. She turned out to be quite the poisonous rose. Quite the prickly one. But I love her for that. She is going to be a real beauty when she grows up. Anyway, they are wonderful kids. And one day, I want to hand this garden over to them. Each and every rose containing my hope that they'll lead comfortable, healthy lives, free of strife. I mean, they kinda did, but, you know, it was the freest of times. No strife during their early years in the mansion. But also, like, I'm sure your wish will come to pass. Your grandchildren will have wonderful lives. The grief of not having you around still weighed heavily on my mind, yeah. But I was slowly approaching... Whoa, sorry. But I was slowly approaching contentedness, yeah. Life with Hayden was slow and uneventful, peaceful and relaxing, yeah. That's one of the dreams of many people. Just have a peaceful and relaxing and uneventful life. No strife, no wars. I imagine my heart was seeking anything to alleviate its pain, yeah. And it found that in the beautifully remodeled mansion, the garden blooming wildly with roses, and my time with Hayden. I was even beginning to think this life was enough for me. That I would be okay with this being the end, if it meant more of the tranquility I felt. Yeah. You had such a tragic upbringing. Well, you had probably a decent upbringing from your very childhood, but you know, as you grew into your teenage years and early adulthood, so many tragic points Man. I am still recording, right? Yeah. Just checking. I was like a coward, considering giving up the fight. Please, do forgive me for ever considering such a thing. Hayden seemed to be in high spirits that day. A gift had apparently arrived from his son, who lived far away. Okay. Wait, was this always that color of green? That seems really out of place with everything else. I mean, that red is quite colorful too, like full of color, but what is this toxic lime green here? Wow, it really sticks out. In it was a tea set, some leaves, and a small jar of sugar. Miss! Miss! How can I be of service, master? Brew me up a pot of this, would you? Be careful not to steep it for too long. You want to get it just right for the best flavor. I can relate to a man who is very particular about his tea. Tea is probably a choice of beverage in most situations. I mean, I do love my energy drinks and, well, water and milk. But, you know, tea is probably my number one. Just regular old black tea or, yeah, Earl Grey probably. as basic as it gets. As you wish, master. You seem quite pleased. Why would I be? A boy who shunned his old man for years sends him a paltry gift on a whim. I'm just entertaining his fancy. Okay, Tsundere Grandpa. No. Not sure if that was a genuine or a fake laugh, but you know, at least she's kinda smiling with her closed eyes, but also that's a pretty famous expression for, you know, fake laugh or fake being happy. Your tea is ready, master. Oh, what a wonderful smell. Tea and roses are life's best damned spices. They are great, but there are better spices. But yeah, I do agree. You need, well, I don't know. He didn't say anything about spices being necessary, but spices are life. Spices are everything. You should put spices on everything except maybe water. Now, let's see what that boy chose for me. If it's no good, I'll be sure to write him an angry letter. He looks so happy. He must really love his family. It's a little bitter. Shall I brew another pot? No, it's not your fault. Did he send something like matcha? Must be something in the leaves. Would you like to add some sugar, then? I know this might be a controversial opinion, but I do love my tea with milk and sugar. I know many people prefer it authentically as just black, no sugar, no milk. But I don't know. I like my milk sugar tea. I mean, I can still drink it without them too, and it's still good, but you know. There was a small jar of it when with the tea set. Mm. Oh, now that's some bloody fine sugar he procured. Sure. White as snow and sparkles in the light. Yeah. He chose it just for you, Master. Bloody hell, what demon possessed him? Alright, give me 2 spoons then. Yes, Master. Here you are. Splendid. This is some exquisite tea. Sure. The sugar balances the bitterness of the leaves perfectly. I guess that boy does have some... Uh-oh. What? What? Surely it's not poisoned. Master? I don't remember the grandpa being dead in door 1. Am I just misremembering? Am I literally Giselle right now? Master! Master! The doctor! I need to find the doctor! That's why the teapot tasted bitter. Water! Water! I'll get you some water right away. So, please hang in there. Is this the death of him? Okay. Thanks to the quick treatment provided by his personal physician, Hayden survived. Because eventually the father or the mother and the grandchildren will live here. I think the dad too, but we never just saw him really. I forget exactly. But he didn't make it out with much more than his life. Uh-oh. Crippled, left in a vegetative state or something, I don't know. He was permanently bedridden by the affair. Ugh. Evidently, the sugar I had put in his tea had contained poison. Oh, the sugar. Which had done irreparable damage to his nerves and muscles. Most of his body was completely immobile, except for his left arm. Yeah, darkness. Can I bring you something? Some water? I've had more than my fill of water. You don't need to wait on me hand and foot. But she feels guilty. That face says you need to distract yourself by working. Remember what I told you? A noble family servant must always act with elegance and grace. You must always maintain your composure. But how can you expect me to remain composed? If I had only examined the sugar more thoroughly. You never would have noticed, young lady. I examined the sugar and didn't see a bloody thing wrong with it. He was damn crafty, that's for sure. Why would he do this? I love this expression on her. His inheritance, I presume. Something must have come up, and he needed more money quickly. And he didn't want to ask, or had he already been asking? Probably not, I don't know. Hard to tell. That's no reason to poison your own father. Blood is nothing but an obstacle to ambition. Or maybe he just hated me. Maybe. How could anyone possibly hate you? Yeah, I don't know. Hayden so far seems very much like... is larger than life a good descriptive word? I guess, yeah. He's loud, but, you know, he seems to have a good heart. Perhaps that could be said of me, you know. So maybe you have done something in the past you're not proud of. But when you live as long as I have, you're bound to make an enemy or two. Mine just happened to be my own, to be my son. I was planning to give him everything anyway. He didn't have to do this. It all would have been his. Sometimes people just end up making the tragic choices out of desperation. Master! Killing me doesn't accomplish anything. But I guess it doesn't much matter. Say, should I ask you something, young lady? What can I do for you? I don't want it to get out that Hayden Rhodes was poisoned. So, could you tell people that I passed away peacefully with a beautiful nurse tending to my every need? He's gonna die in this scene, isn't he? You're not dead yet. Please, don't talk like that. You're scaring me. No stammering. But... I'm not saying it'll happen immediately. But I am an old man, and one day you'll wake up and I'll be gone. This is true. I also had a scary experience earlier today. I guess it was yesterday already, yeah. my grandpa came to visit, and he likes to tinker with stuff and, you know, build things, and he was on in his own little, I don't know, workshop, I guess, and he went to check up on some things he wanted to do, and tried to go up a small slope and fell kinda bad. It wasn't like anything too grievous, but you know, it still grazed his left shoulder really badly, and there was a big chunk of skin that got scraped off. So I had a bit of a panic with that, but yeah, I can definitely relate. My own grandpa is getting up there in his age. He's like getting close to 90. This is about my own pride, not my son. Yeah, there is. Yeah, the more time passes, the more I can relate to this. The old man's pride, like not wanting to be seen as just mere baggage, or, you know, a useless, frail old man who can't do anything and, you know, just was weak and, you know, fell over. He wants to do things on his own accord, and you know, have people remember him like that instead of whatever old age does to you. The last thing I want is to go out with a black spot on my name. Yeah, for Hayden specifically, it's more about that reputation, because he is of high class anyway, so there is that. Tell me you'll do this, Giselle. He knows her name. I think, did she mention it in the beginning? I forget, but yeah. No one ever referred to her as Giselle in Door 1. So good to know that at least someone knew the name. He's never said my name before. Big moment. Big moment. As you wish. Thank you. You're a peculiar girl, you know. Sometimes you seem greener than the leaves in summer, and sometimes you seem like you've seen 12 kinds of hell. And every so often, you seem not of this world. Ooh, that might sting. Your skin is pale, your hands as cold as ice. At one point, I thought you might be Death himself, coming for him. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. But I was wrong about that, yeah. She has proven to be of great use to you, and positive, you know, I guess a connection to the latter parts of your life, Hayden. You have too big a heart to be Death. Okay, fair enough. You care too much. You must be carrying a very heavy cross on your back. You have no idea. I don't think you could ever even guess. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to lose you, Lord Hayden. I don't want to lose this life. You have someone, don't you, young lady? I mean, hopefully, eventually, but yeah, currently not here, very much so. Oh boy, Hayden. Someone you're dying to meet again. Yes, but I don't know anymore. I don't know how long I'm supposed to keep waiting. If something doesn't happen soon, I don't think I can hold myself together much longer. I was so close to breaking down. And it was you who kept me on my feet. I'm sure you've tried to remain strong plenty of times. So, I'll give you some different advice. Okay, Hayden? Okay. Speak your truth. A trick for when you think you're losing hold of yourself. Yeah? Build a cocoon. A safe haven, or more like a mask? Which way are we thinking? A cocoon? A sturdy shell to keep your weak inner self safe. This world has no interest in protecting you. Only swallowing you whole. So you mustn't readily expose your true self. Yeah. That is good advice. Obviously, don't completely fake who you are, but have that small distance until you are ready to expose yourself, your full self. You build a cocoon, and you play the role you need to play. Adapt to the situation, but don't lose sight of who you really are. That way, the real you will remain unharmed. Yeah. This kind of idea, it hits really hard after I mean, I guess it's been already a while, but recently there was one anime that went mega viral, and it had a lot to do with this kind of stuff. I'm sure most of you have heard of it. It's Oshinoko. Great anime. Go watch it. At least give episode 1 a try. It's a very long episode. It's like almost 1.5 hours long. But if that doesn't hook you, then you can give up. Just give that one a go, please. It's everything. It's not pleasant to hide yourself like that, but it's better than letting the world crush you. That is true. That is true. You can only take so much pain. But a word of warning. If you spend too long in the cocoon, the real you is liable to disappear forever. Yep. Always remember that don't keep up the mask on forever. You'll be swallowed up by your own protective shell. I hope you find whoever it is, before it's too late. Oh, Hayden. Oh, I think I'll get some sleep. All this talking's worn me out. Same. As you wish. Good night, Master. See you in the morning. Aye, see you in the morning, young lady. Yeah. I kinda expected that. I didn't remember if he was dead in indoor one, but yeah. The next day, Hayden was dead. He had strangled himself. Okay, game. He had strangled himself with his left hand. Damn. Yeah. I mean, good foreshadowing that his only his left hand worked. Man. How do you even do that? I mean, I guess... Oh boy. I should have been more attentive. I should have recognized how much pain he was in. How much it crushed him to have been betrayed by his own family. I should have realized how he truly felt. How fragile he really was. Man. I fell into a hopeless gloom. I fell into hopeless gloom, and we go into this room where we got the Maria reveal. I think it was this room. Yeah. The one person who reignited your belief and your, I don't know, just your entire personality just betrayed by the world or his own family and then strangled himself to death. Man. I could hardly believe that the quiet life I had finally attained had been shattered in the blink of an eye. Hayden's other servants quickly went their own ways, and I vividly remember the dirty looks they all gave me. What the fuck? It wasn't her fault at all. What the fuck, other servants? Fuck you. Everyone who knew how he had died assumed I had done it, I see. I mean, still, fuck you, but like, okay, fair enough, I guess. I had no reason to kill him, though. But they had more than enough to believe so. For I had indeed been the last person to see him alive. And I held firmly to the story he had asked me to tell. Yeah. Died peacefully in her arms, but then someone comes and, hey, this guy was strangled to death. While I was unable to convince the other servants, maybe the physician believed you. Oh, family. His family was far more accepting of the story that he had departed for the next world happily. I mean, at least the son or Nellie's dad. Yep. Damn. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Indoor 1, it was said initially that the white-haired girl had come to the town with her dad, which was another white-haired man. I forget, did the mother sleep with that man? Or was that a reveal later that the mother had slept with the grandfather and that was the white-haired girl? I'm not sure which one. Either or. Either or. So anyways, the dad would certainly be like, yeah, that's how it went. Sure. Because the maid is seemingly hiding the poisoning in from his point of view. And he's fine with it, probably. Though that did not make the truth any less heartbreaking. Yeah, I'm not as emotionally distraught by Hayden's death. He was a fun character for the short while he was here, but like, yeah. Especially since I was the only one who knew it. Why does this always have to happen? People always dying around you or things going wrong. Almost as if you're hated by the world. I was happy, but I can never seem to keep hold of it for more than a flash. Yeah, man. Despair always comes marching in to rip it away. What am I doing here? What kind of person were you, Michelle? Doom spiraling, and starting to forget. What kind of person was I? Yeah. No recollection of your cheery past self. Oh my god. Just like that, there she is again. When she is at her lowest, the witch Morgana appears. Oh, my dear, you look positively miserable. Why should you despair at the death of some strange old geezer? Morgana. Was Hayden one of those whom you wished to be reconstructed? I have no interest in that wrinkled bag of bones. And if he was one of them, do you really think I would have let him go so peacefully? Okay. I was more of the opinion that you were waiting them with welcoming arms, but maybe you are waiting for their reconstruction so you can torture them or berate them or, something like that. Okay, Sure, that works too. Peaceful? You call that peaceful? You call his misery peaceful? I most certainly do. And since you do not seem to understand this, the pain of his death lasts but an instant. The worst torture can only be inflicted upon the living. Yeah. Maybe the sinner Morgana is waiting for is not Nellie, but Mel, who clearly suffered more than. Setting two loved ones against one another, manipulating one into taking the other's life, and then forcing him to live with that. The stage hasn't even been set yet, my dear. And you would have me play a part in that? Indeed. You agreed to accompany me. You are here to be my guide. And you are doing a wonderful job of it so far. I haven't done anything. Oh, but you killed that old man, did you not? Was it the attitude of Giselle? Like the last moments he got to spend with Giselle that gave him the mindset that he was like, became determined to take his own life? Or was it more so the grief of his own family betraying him? I don't know. I would like to believe it's mostly the family, but maybe it was to do with that final interaction with Giselle too. Unless Giselle is absolutely like hallucinating and she actually did kill him, which it would be wild, but like, sure. Thanks to you, my wish is one step closer to fruition. What do you mean I killed Hayden? You mean to claim you didn't? Tell me, who was it? I mean, I guess the sugar, yeah. That put the poisoned sugar in his tea? Just checking. No red text. I assume there wouldn't have been because Morgana is part of the story now, but yeah. No! I didn't mean to. Your intentions are irrelevant. Everything moves along the path forged by my wish, and you shall continue to follow its will. You know what? I'm done feeling like this. I don't want anyone else to go through what Hayden did. And what are you going to do about it? I'm done listening to you. Without me, you have no influence over this world. So I'll die. Giselle. Are you even, I mean, please don't, but also, are you even capable mechanically? Yeah. I mean, I knew she would eventually run into this idea, but man. I'll take my own life right here and now. I grabbed a nearby knife and held the tip against my breast. My hands were shaking, my heart pounding. My whole body was racked with terror, but I could have sworn I heard Morgana gasp. Okay. Maybe. The only weakness for Morgana so far. This was her one weakness, I thought. You thought. What are you thinking? Don't do this, Giselle. Don't be foolish. Put the knife down right now. I'm done trusting anything you say. Giselle, put the knife down. I've missed you so very much, Michelle. I've wanted nothing more than to see you again. But if my being Morgana's guide is going to cause other people suffering, then I can't. It's all over, Morgana. There's no blood. I mean, I was kind of expecting that, but yeah. Not even pain. Why? Absolutely brilliant. I told you not to be foolish. But you just wouldn't listen to me. Oh, Morgana, you are one vile piece of... I don't even know. I mean, I love your attitude, but oh my god. Such a silly girl. I really am. Yeah, realizing what you really are. I couldn't even die if I wanted to. Learning that absolutely crushed me. Yeah. And that is the final nail in the coffin, I assume. Or at least the first nail. My backup plan, the one escape route that I had thought was available to me, had been ripped away. My spirit crumbled, and I felt myself sinking into a vast darkness. Fuck. And I began losing my grip on myself. which is when I recalled Hayden's advice. I hope you are able to utilize it to some degree and not just completely break down, and it becomes unsalvageable even in the present time. Build a cocoon. It was the only option I had left. My final chance at protecting myself. Although, ultimately, I was unsuccessful in that endeavor, as you know. But by that point, my mind and spirit had all but been lost, eroded away by the years of solitude, the witch's whispers, the brief glimmer of happiness, and the eternal, boundless darkness it had left me in. It was in that moment that all light drained from my eyes. Fuck! Fuck. I mean, yeah. It had to happen. Man. And it was in that moment that the maid was born. Oh, hello there. Such happiness. No, we're not doing this tonal change. Nope. We're stopping here. I love you, Nelly. Oh my god, it's Door 1 music too. Don't get me all nostalgic right now. I need to swallow in my own misery. I can't. I love this music, but I can't take this cheery, happy music right now. I need the main menu music. It fits more. Nope. Okay, game. Yeah. Yeah. No happiness allowed. No happiness allowed. Fuck me, I guess. Yeah, I don't even know. I feel so much for Giselle. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When we eventually do the final tier list, she is gonna be the first one. Like, obviously, she's gonna be the first one. Some of you might have put Michelle there, but you know, Giselle is gonna be the first one. Man, what a bitch Morgana is. I mean, I love her. I love evil characters, and you know, she's definitely getting a nice spot in the eventual tier list, but man, the brief moment where she pretended to be shocked only to give Giselle false hope. What a great scene. Then just laughing in her face. What a character. I mean, truly a witch. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll end it here. Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Link down in the description. Cool. See ya next week for, I guess, some Nelly and Mel Young action. Which is kinda pog because I think we are not skipping past it. Meaning we get to see what is going on with the white-haired girl situation. Yeah, okay, cool. See ya.